Hi trendsetters, I'm doing another video for you from Sydney without Jules. That's what happens when you're roaming in the gloaming. So I wanted to do this one on Biden and Stacey Abrams, and I wanted to apologise to Inslee. I got that wrong. I think the one I was thinking of originally was Paul Buttigieg, the out gay mayor. So there we go. Now, we have the glorious vision of the President of the United States abusing a dead hero yet again. So apart from completely ballsing up his response to the Christchurch shooting, he can't leave John McCain alone. It's kind of weird. It's definitely out there, isn't it? So let's push on. I don't want this to be long because I want it to upload quickly. So Joe Biden could be the ultimate Mr. Nice Guy, a bit bland for my taste. But then it doesn't matter what I really think, does it, viewers? He's, you know, a fundamentally decent human being, I think, unless I've misread him. And so let's have a look. Don't forget, these are not predictions of who's going to win the presidency 2020. We're so far away from that game, are we not, viewers? So this is just about throwing a hat into the ring and just getting a feel for where these various candidates are at. So we're going to look at Joe Biden. Joe Biden, who was a great counterfoil along with Obama, of course. So let's look at Biden's chances. He's been umming and ahhing, but, you know, we'll see. We will see. Joe Biden. All right, I've only got a very small kiddie table to work with, so it won't be the usual layout. In fact, you probably can't even see it there. Okay. The first card he gets is the Ten of Wands, a few more wands, the Emperor. Oh, he wants to get rid of Trump, sort of trick. Okay, so I'll hold these up for you because it's just too awkward on this tiny weeny table. So the Ten of Wands, hard work, pushing it uphill, so to speak, can be the card of the martyr. Now, I'm not suggesting he is a martyr with this, but it's the card where not shirking hard work, but I wonder if he thinks, do I really want it or not? I suppose if you're a politician of his stature, there is a hunger there. So, what's interesting is underneath that is the Four of Cups, the offer you're not mad about. Hand of God, definite opportunity with the cups and emotions. I'm wondering if he's not going to be offered the vice presidency instead of the presidency. I'm talking here behind the scenes. Anyone at this point can throw their hat into the ring. Not anybody, but, you know, someone can. And it's not set in stone. You know, viewers have been commenting it could be a Biden ticket with Kamala Harris or even Stacey Abrams. But I'm wondering if that's the offer he doesn't really want, or whether they're going to offer him VP when this all washes up. Could be interesting. Having said he's not sure, I think he is looking for his ship to come in. He has felt an element of destiny to this. He's not a young man, and he's committed, you know, decades of his life to the public endeavour, and I think he's looking for a bit of a reward and acknowledgement there. In a more egotistical, out-there politician, I'd say, yes, he wants to be the emperor, waiting for his ship to come in, wanting to be the head shenanigan, but I don't get that vibe with Biden. I think he's actually thinking of the country and going, if they need me to get rid of Trump, then I will make myself available. I think it's more like that. He's old school in a very positive way, the sword of truth, the sword of justice. This is so diabolical that this reign of Trump has been allowed to go ahead. It's a travesty on the American political landscape, and it will be talked about for hundreds of years. So he is acutely aware of this. So when you put those cards together, it's telling the story. He knows how much work's involved because he's been there, done that. Now it sort of makes more sense to me. He knows exactly what's involved. So he will a bit reluctantly take it on if the Dems really want him that badly. So we will see. I think he's been asked to run. I think he's kind of flattered to be asked. So we'll just see what happens. So now I'm going to read on Stacey Abrams. Now again, I'm not suggesting this is the double ticket, although a viewer did point out a Biden-Abrams ticket could be a good one. But I'm here reading them separately, right? I'm not suggesting they're a tag team at this point. So let's give the cards a good mix-up and have a look at Stacy. Stacy, like Beto, is one of the most famous non-winners of the last election. So I think the quality of candidates for the Dems just keeps getting better and better. I mean, Beto, as we've talked about in the forum, is not entirely perfect. He's not the deepest of thinkers. No, that's not fair. He does think, but he's not the deepest of politicians. But he does represent freshness and difference within the context of a very conservative state like Texas. So if he could make the mileage he did in Texas, it bodes well for the rest of the country. Stacy is in that category. A lot of people noticed her. She was chosen to give the official response to the State of the Yeti speech. And very interesting candidate. Everyone knows she was robbed, of course. Stacey Abrams. What does the future look like for you, Stacy girl? Oh, not bad, not bad, not bad. Oh, yeah, look. She gets the Nine of Cups, hopes and wishes. This is the smug merchant in a more sort of, if you were looking at a business sort of person. She doesn't strike me so much in that. So it's a more general or bountiful interpretation of the Nine of Cups, that she actually makes people feel secure and happy. You can't buy that. You can't bottle it. Go Stacy. She is serving her apprenticeship as we speak. So she learned a lot from that experience, not only of what to say, what to do, but also the experience of being robbed and not being bitter about it. I haven't seen any bitterness out there. It was like, did everyone watch? Yes, I was robbed, but it wasn't a bleating sort of tone to it at all. Now, this is a bit confusing to me at first glance, the new leader. So here we have the Six of Wands, the representative of the king, who's won some battles and is making inroads. So on the one hand, I think this sort of bodes well for her in terms of her leadership potential now and down the track. This has momentum. This idea has momentum. I'm not talking president here. I don't think America's in the frame of mind for a black woman president, although they would be sort of much better placed having Stacey Abrams or just about any other human than Trump. But could be vice president. Also, she still has momentum left over from the election and going forward, the Chariot. The Hierophant. This could be, given it's about government, this could be her continuing impressing of people in government. It could also be her being legally, in some ways, robbed, as well as illegally robbed, because there is all that gerrymandering and vote rigging and voting suppression and all that stuff that is often just on the side of the Republican lawmakers, and other stuff that was radically below the belt. So she has good cards for now and into the future, and we'll regroup obviously every few months and see how the major players are going. But Biden could be there. He could be there. You know, you go for the solid sort of grandpa vibe twinned with a younger energy like Kamala Harris or Stacy could work. I don't think you could have a Biden-Beto ticket. I don't think the Dems can run with two men at this stage. So that's my small contribution for now. So I hope you enjoy this. By the way, I won't be taking readings for the next 3 weeks. I'm still here doing family business. And then after that, I'll let you know as I do the videos when I'm back up and running for readings. And we'll be off. For those of you who are already booked in, it's fine. I will do those readings, but I'm not taking new readings. Not forever, just a few weeks. And then as soon as I have a timetable available to me, I'm all yours again. Okay, but I'll keep the videos going. Bye for now. Ciao, ciao.